Brandy could kill single ladies. Hello everybody, O'Neil Gerald Donald here. I found this wonderful question from Brandy Rihanna on Twitter. If you had to choose one Beyonce song for Brandy to cover, which song would it be? This question sent my mind into La La Land. So I wanted to talk it through with you. This kind of works because Beyonce's catalog, I know a little bit more. So let's go through Beyonce's catalog and see if there's something that fits. Okay, let's start with Dangerously in Love. Let's look at this track listing. I don't think we're gonna end up giving Brandy like a single because that's more of where, especially earlier in her career, people wanted to kind of sell the high belting that Beyonce does. So Crazy in Love would be a no. Naughty Girl, no. Baby Boy, no. Hip Hop Star, I don't know why. There's a lot of people that don't like Hip Hop Star, but I like Hip Hop Star. Me, Myself, and I is probably the closest here. Let's go with Me, Myself, and I. What else? Signs. Capricorn, Aquarius. Okay, so it seems like the one I'm gonna go with from Dangerously in Love is gonna be Me, Myself, and I. Let's go to B-Day. I don't think I would give Brandy anything from B-Day. We're not looking for something that's super belty. Let's take a look. Deja Vu, no. Get Me Bodied. Sugar Mama, no. And it's not that she can't do these songs. I don't think they're really Brandy's sweet spot. Because with Beyonce, I get this wall of sound, this force that just lunges at you. Brandy is a lot more sneaky 007 agent with her vocal performance. So we need something that will lend that space. And B-Day was a lot of that force for me. Kitty Cat, what about my body? Of these songs, Kitty Cat is probably the one that is most friendly there. Ooh, Check on It. I forgot. Wait a minute. You know, Check on It kind of reminds me of Put It Down, actually, in terms of vocal performance. It's mid-low. You know what? I think I would go with Check on It. Let's add Check on It. I think that might be a little bit more in the wheelhouse that we're looking for Brandy. Let's go to I Am Sasha Fierce. Disappear. Maybe. And Disappear has some wicked background vocals. Brandy would really experiment with these backgrounds. Let's look at the upbeat stuff. Brandy could kill single ladies. I could hear Brandy do Why Don't You Love Me. In fact, Why Don't You Love Me is kind of belty, but the tessitura where it is, yeah, Brandy could kill Why Don't You Love Me. It's where Brandy feels more comfortable belting. It's not that Brandy can't belt, it's just that she doesn't really like singing high. She said it before. From I Am Sasha Fierce, I'm gonna add Why Don't You Love Me, and then I'm also going to add Disappear to this. Why not? Let's add Disappear. Okay, next album. 4. Okay, now 4 for me was like B-Day Part 2. Her voice was starting to mature, but it was still very belty Beyonce for me. So probably most of these songs I wouldn't do, but not everything. I wouldn't do I Care. Maybe I Miss You. Party, I would love to hear what Brandy would do in terms of background vocal. Love on Top is churchy. I would probably either go with Love on Top, Party, or I Miss You. That's the thing. I'm starting to remember Brandy's belting, which is awesome. I would love to hear Brandy's background vocals on Party. So I'm gonna go with Party from this album. I Miss You has the space that we need. So I'm gonna go with Party and I Miss You. Let's go to Self-Titled. This is now where we're getting a very different vocal performance from Beyonce. She's starting to play with sounds. Oh wait, on my mind, I miss my birthday, right down to the kingdom. Brandy would kill mine. And Brandy's C3. We should get married. Brandy would sound live on that. It reminds me of like a vocal that we got from Brandy on Scared of Beautiful. Yeah, Brandy would kill mine. Woo! Oh yes, absolutely. Let's go to Lemonade. With Lemonade, we're getting a lot of Beyonce experimenting with her low register. Even before looking at the track list for Lemonade, Sandcastles is a must. Ooh, wait. 10 times out of 9, you're lying. I'm gonna go with Love Drought too. Definitely Love Drought. Maybe Freedom. I'm gonna put Freedom in brackets. I'm not totally convinced. Lion King, The Gift. Just like I said in Beyonce's Voice is Changing, this album has a lot of experimentation. But then again, Brandy has done this new Tiwa Savage song, Somebody's Son. So we know that Brandy can work an Afrobeat. Move Forever is a little bit hard for me. I want Brandy to be floating. Find Your Way Back. Oh my goodness. Find Your Way Back. And Brandy has the agility to put some runs on Find Your Way Back. Find Your Way Back. Okay, so I think we've gone through Beyonce's catalog. Now let's look at the list that I came up with. I really want to see what you guys think. What Beyonce song Brandy could sing, but we have to come up with one song, right? Let's look through the songs that we have. Kitty Cat is a little bit dull for me. Me, Myself, and I is a little bit of a pocket song. It needs to be in the pocket for it to really hit. It doesn't really lend itself to lots of tricks, and I want to hear Brandy runs. So Definitely not Me, Myself, and I. Check On It is gonna stay there for me. Why Don't You Love Me is gonna stay there for me. Disappear, it's not my favorite Beyonce song. I want Brandy to have a bigger song. Party's phrases are a little bit too long. It's not really leaving too much space for Brandy to do her thing. I Miss You, maybe I'll keep. Rocket, it's very sexual in energy. It gives me what Brandy gave off of 211 on Slower in terms of energy. The harmonies that Beyonce does are more head voice based. Beyonce's head voice is a little bit bigger than Brandy's. For me, I'm gonna take off Rocket, and for the same reason, I'm gonna cross off Love Drought. Freedom's a little belty for me from what I want to hear with Brandy. So now I gotta go back to the top. Let's go with what I want to hear from Brandy right now. I want to hear something that's a little bit more 007 with its brilliance. So Check On It's a little forward for that. And so is Why Don't You Love Me. Mind you, if we wanted to hear belting Brandy, I'm sure those would work, but not for today. I'm gonna cross off I Miss You. Okay, so my top 3 right now are Mine, Sandcastles, and Find Your Way Back. Okay, let me look at my criteria again. The melody should have a mid to low sweet spot, and it shouldn't be too low. In fact, all of these are really low. I ended up choosing more low songs. Mine is traveling into the low territory. So let's, according to this criteria, I'm gonna cross mine off. Although Brandy would kill it. So that leaves Sandcastles and Find Your Way Back. So let's go back to the criteria. It should leave some room for Brandy to add some runs, and so probably some shorter lines that would leave some space. I don't want the chorus to be thundery and belty. Okay, we've already dealt with that. Something that's probably later in Beyonce's career, we've already dealt with that. Maybe a churchy spin in the chords may give Brandy more of a leg. Honestly, of the two of these, Sandcastles is the more churchy of the two, and it has more space in terms of vocal performance. However, Find Your Way Back, you have to have elegance and class and just overall brilliance to execute the song. Now, as much as Sandcastles does give me a level of churchiness and it has the space that I would want to hear those extra runs, I want to hear what Brandy wants to do on Find Your Way Back. So Find Your Way Back is going to be the song. Why? Brandy's runs are so well planned, well thought out. I think I could see Brandy not just singing the main line straight. I see her adding some ad-libs in the background. And also with the Afro beat, it kind of leaves room for like some syncopated runs to just kind of run on top of the groove. Brandy would really have a lot of fun. And those runs would probably be mixed, leaning more towards a heady sound. We would kind of get a lower dynamic from Brandy. So yes, Find Your Way Back is gonna be my song. Woohoo! But honestly, an exercise like this really establishes the importance of having a well-versed catalog that pulls on the strengths of your voice. And a lot of you that want to be an unforgettable vocalist that this world will remember forever don't know what your voice's strengths and weaknesses are. You don't know what your voice is capable of. You don't know where on the piano you should be singing. You don't know what styles actually complement you, and you don't know necessarily how to sing the styles that you want to sing. And because of that, I've created a resource where you're going to be able to get some wonderful information for free, and that is my masterclass. I want you to go to reclaimyourvoice.ca/masterclass and get the info that you need in order to take your singing and your planning your overall singing career from here to here and just really blow the lid off of your own artist development. So I want you to go to reclaimyourvoice.ca/masterclass and watch my masterclass. I'm so glad that I landed on a song for Brandy to sing out of Beyonce's catalog, but I really want to hear your thoughts, everybody. What song off of Beyonce's catalog should Brandy be singing? Tell me in the comments, what song do you think would work? And for those of you that are new to this channel, I encourage you to subscribe, because this is the place where we teach singers how to listen and we reclaim our voices. Reclaiming my voice. Anyway, I'm O'Neal Gerald Donald, and I'll see you in another video. Bye, everyone.